Hey everyone, get ready to meet some of the most inspiring people on the planet. And no, they're not celebrities, they're not influencers, they're everyday people who just happen to have the biggest hearts, especially when it comes to animals. You know, sometimes the world can seem like a big scary place, but then you hear a story about someone, anyone, going out of their way to help an animal in need, and it just restores your faith in humanity. And that's what we're doing today, restoring your faith one heartwarming story at a time. So sit back, relax, and get ready to smile because these stories, oh, they're good. Our first hero is a mail carrier. You know, the people who brave rain, sleet, snow, and sometimes even grumpy dogs to deliver your mail. Well, this mail carrier was on their usual route when they heard tiny meows coming from a storm drain. Now a lot of people would probably just keep walking, but not this mail carrier. Nope. They stopped, they listened, and they realized there were kittens trapped down there. So, what did they do? They grabbed a flashlight, carefully climbed down into that storm drain. Talk about going above and beyond the call of duty, and rescued those adorable little furballs. Okay, firefighters are heroes, period. They run into burning buildings when everyone else is running out. Talk about bravery, but this next story? This one will warm your heart like a fire in a fireplace. So, picture this. A fire station gets a call about a house fire, and when they arrive, the family is safe outside. But their beloved dog is still trapped inside. Now, these firefighters could have easily said it was too dangerous, but they didn't hesitate for a second. They went into that burning house, smoke everywhere, flames licking at the ceiling, and they found that dog, scared and hiding under a bed. And guess what? They carried that dog out to safety, gave it oxygen, and reunited it with its overjoyed family. This next story proves that you don't have to be a grown-up to be a hero. A group of kids were playing in the park when they spotted a tiny puppy, all alone and whimpering. Now, these kids could have just ignored it, but they didn't. They knew that little pup needed help, so they gathered around it, petted it gently, and gave it some of their snacks. They even built a little shelter for it out of leaves and branches to keep it safe and warm. Then they went door to door, asking if anyone had lost a puppy. And guess what? They found the owner, who was so grateful they could barely speak. Those kids, little heroes, each and every one of them. Chapter 4. Chirping with relief. You know, plumbers are kind of like superheroes. They deal with our messes, and they always seem to know how to fix things. But this plumber went above and beyond the call of duty. They were called to a house because the drain pipe was clogged, and when they opened it up, guess what they found? A tiny baby bird, chirping its little heart out. Now this plumber could have just shooed it away, but they didn't. They knew that little bird needed help, so they carefully extracted it from the pipe, making sure not to hurt its delicate wings. Then they contacted a wildlife rehabilitator, who took the bird in and nursed it back to health. Chapter 5. Delivering hope one meow at a time. Delivery drivers, they're the unsung heroes of our time, right? Bringing us everything we need right to our doorstep. But this delivery driver, they delivered something even more important than packages. They delivered hope. They were driving their route when they saw a cat lying by the side of the road, clearly injured. Now, they could have just kept driving, but they didn't. They pulled over, carefully picked up the cat, I'm sure wearing gloves, safety first people, and rushed it to the nearest animal hospital. And guess what? Because of their kindness, that cat got the medical attention it needed and made a full recovery. Chapter 6. Bus driver or superhero. Bus drivers, they've got a lot of responsibility, getting everyone where they need to go safely. But this bus driver deserves a medal. They were driving their usual route when they spotted something out of the corner of their eye. A deer, stuck in a ditch. Now this bus driver could have just kept driving, but they didn't. They pulled over, put on their hazard lights, and then, get this, they got out of the bus, carefully approached the scared deer, and helped guide it back to safety. And all the passengers on the bus, they probably got a story they'll never forget. Out or feeling good? Yet, see? What did I tell you? Amazing stories, right? It just goes to show you that there's good in the world, even in the most unexpected places. These everyday heroes, they inspire me, they restore my faith in humanity, and they remind me that we can all make a difference. So, the next time you see a mail carrier, a firefighter, a group of kids, a plumber, a delivery driver, or a bus driver, give them a smile, a wave, a thank you. They just might be a hero in disguise. And remember, be kind to one another and don't forget to adopt, don't shop. We'll see you next time.